Okay, so I'm going to do a couple of the problems like we did yesterday, and then we're going to do some of the new problems that we have for today, and then you're going to have a little bit of everything for homework. So on the first problem, as we see here, let me make this a little bigger. It's a railroad crossing sign. So we would do 18 times 24 equals x times 27. And 18 times 24 is 432 equals 27x. And when we divide both sides by 27, we get x equals 16. Okay, so in the second problem, we've got two secants going through a circle. So the secants are going to be the rule for that. The rule for that is we're going to take this side first, is the whole side, which is 12, because 7 plus 5 is 12, times the piece on the outside, which is 7, equals the whole side of this guy, which is 6 plus x, times the piece on the outside, which is 6. Well, 12 times 7 is 84, so we just continue to solve like we normally do, and that's equal to 36 plus 6x. And 84 minus 36 is 48 equals 6x, so x equals 8. So on number 3, we have a tangent and a secant. And the tangent is the 12 side, the part that doesn't go inside the circle. So we're going to go ahead and set that up. It's going to be that little side squared equals the whole thing, which is x plus 9, times the little piece on the outside of the circle, times 9. So we get 144 equals 9x plus 81, and 144 minus 81 is 63. So we get 63 equals 9x, and x equals 7. So for the new types of problems today, I call this the clown's hat. And if you notice, if you have a circle and you have two tangents like this, it looks like a clown's hat. That's why I call it that. There is no way to draw a tangent, two tangents on a circle that connect at one point without this side here being equal to that side there. So all the corners that hit the circle are equal to each other. And I'm going to put tiny little tick marks here so you can see those two are equal. Every different color is equal. Red, these two are equal, and black, those two are equal. Okay? So now we have to set out to figure out the dimensions of this circle. Well, we know that that whole side here, this side here, is 19.5. So if we know that that little blue section is 10.1, we know that because this one is 10.1 and those two are equal, then we know that the rest of it is 9.4 because we just subtract it from 19.5. So then the two green ones, let me make that green. Okay, 9.4. The two green ones are 9.4. Now we know that if this is 11 down here, this red one, this other red one is 11. And then we know that if that whole thing is 18.8, then this piece here is 7.8 and 7.8 because they have to add up to 18.8. And 18.8 minus 11 is 7.8. So now we just simply add all of those numbers up to get the perimeter of the polygon, not the circle, that would be a circumference, but the polygon. And we would add everything up, so it would be 7.8 plus 7.8 plus 11 plus 11 plus 10.1 plus 10.1 plus 9.4 plus 9.4, and we should get 76.6 for our answer. For the next one, if this piece here is 8.2, then we know this is 8.2. And if the whole thing is 12.6, when we take away the 8.2, we get 4.4. So this is 4.4. And then if 14.4 minus 4.4 is 10, so this is 10. And 17.4 minus 10 is 7.4 and 7.4. And when we add all those together, we get 60. So the perimeter is 60. Now the last two are a lot easier than the ones we just did because they're not as confusing to look at. But we have here a clown's hat. If you see this piece right here is a clown's hat. So we know that this is equal to that. So we just make them equal to each other. 6x plus 3 equals 9 plus 5x. When we move the x's to the left, we subtract 5 from 6, we get x equals 6 when we subtract 3 from 9. Over here is the same thing. We get 6x minus 2 equals 5x plus 3. And they have another 5x and 6x, not sure why, but there we go. We get that. We get x minus 2 equals 3. And we add 2 to both sides and we get x equals 5. Your homework in this video is posted. Watch the video if you have to watch it a couple times to kind of understand it. But please get in contact with me if you have any questions. I'm here today and I can answer any questions. I'll just Zoom with you and we'll go over them. I'll talk to you later and hope you're all doing well.